Hey, yo, King Fight News. I'm going to put this one respectfully because that's the kind of person Lennox Lewis is. Speaking on Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua, Lennox gave his thoughts and he admitted that Anthony Joshua changed his tune when it came right down to fighting the Bronze Bomber. King Fight News. More on this, guys. Alright, man. This is 100% real talk, guys. At the end of the day, Anthony Joshua needs to speak for himself. I mean, the AJ fans out here want to protect him. They want to shield this guy from anybody that has a chance to tap that chin and take him out. But Anthony Joshua, this is the same guy that said he would have no problem knocking out Deontay Wilder in front of his family, in front of his fans. He had no problem knocking Deontay Wilder's spark out. Hey, I'll fight him next. It's not an issue. It's no problem. I heard this guy. It's no problem. It's no problem. You know, all Deontay Wilder has to do is be reasonable. He's got to be realistic. Remember all that bullshit? Do you guys remember all that bullshit? All that horse fucking manure coming out of AJ's mouth? This dude's starting to sound like he's a promoter, Eddie Hearn, man. That's how bad it is when it comes to Anthony Joshua. But it seems like now he's just taking a vow of silence because he doesn't want to make himself look any worse than he already is. I mean, end of the day, you AJ fans who's been pretty fucking, you know, it seems like y'all took a day off from my channel and shit. I don't see none of y'all comments that I usually see every day talking about, oh, Wilder's ducking the fight, Oh, Wilder signed the contract. Oh, my goodness. Y'all know what it is, yeah? Y'all know what it is. And it's just like I told you from day one. This boy wanted no smoke with Deontay Wilder. Lennox Lewis knows it. Fucking Steven Espinoza knows it. I even get into what Steven Espinoza, how he exposed Eddie Hearn. This video is going to be on Lennox Lewis admitting he can see that AJ didn't want this Deontay Wilder fight. He can see that he changed his tune. That's the quote coming from Lennox Lewis. So King Fight News, let's get it. Let's take a look at what Lennox Lewis had to say. Basically schooling AJ on being a champion. Basically schooling him on how to show up and prove you're the best, man. Because this boy AJ, he doesn't know nothing about that, man. He doesn't know nothing about proving he's the best in the world. Because fighting an Alexander Povetkin, I mean, that's like Deontay Wilder fighting fucking Alexander Ustinov or some shit. Like, who the fuck is that, man? What relevance does he have? We all know Eddie Hearn could have filed an exemption. Shelly Finkel called him out on it. And of course, Eddie Hearn got an excuse for that one, right? He's got an excuse for that one as well. So, it is what it is. King Fight News. Let's get it. More on this. Alright, so let's take a look at what Lennox Lewis had to say. Let's take a look at his quotes verbatim and what he thinks about the whole Wilder-Joshua situation. My thoughts on Anthony Joshua and Bronze Bomber situation are that when I was a champ, I wanted to face the best and show the world who's the best, period. I've heard them both speak on it, but I've also seen that AJ has changed his tune. This isn't a 2-year down the line thing, guys. So there you go, man. That's Lennox Lewis. He had more to say. Promoters have their own interest in making the most money they can, but fighters also carry weight in who they fight. If both sides, you see, now Lennox Lewis is starting to sound like King Fight News. If both sides wanted this fight, it would be happening. End of story. AJ taking Povetkin first, taking the Povetkin fight first isn't a deal breaker for Wilder. Just don't talk like that 2-year talk, man. Just don't talk that 2-year bullshit. Because we know what it is when it comes to this when it comes to this, man. We all know what it is, man. Lennox Lewis knows what it is. He's being polite when he says Anthony Joshua changed his tune. He's being polite when he's saying, hey, you know, if two fighters really want to fight, it would happen next. You know? You want to talk about undisputed? Hey, Terrence Crawford wanted to fight Julius Indongo. Julius Indongo wanted to fight Terrence Crawford. So guess what? They fought for undisputed junior welterweight championship. You see how easy that is? Y'all see how easy that was? Hey, I'll give you another one. Hey, the World Boxing Super Series, they had a tournament. And they basically set it up where they had damn near all the champions fighting. And the WBA once again put up their title for one of these fights. I think it was Murat Gassiev. And now the winner of the final fight, it will be for the undisputed cruiserweight championship. So hey, stakes got raised, and boxing will get to crown another undisputed champion. It's a shame that the same can't be said for the heavyweight division, one of the marquee divisions in boxing, period. I mean, and now we're facing a situation where the heavyweights have gotten the spotlight back. The heavyweights are doing massive numbers. Deontay Wilder in New York and Anthony Joshua abroad over in the UK. So what's the real deal here? What's the real deal, man? Anthony Joshua has said he wanted to fight. He's also said he'll take the fight when he's ready. He won't rush his career. So I mean, there's a lot of back and forth talk. There's a lot of contradictions. There's a lot of lies coming out of the Joshua camp. Lennox Lewis can see it. Fucking Steven Espinoza can see it. E-King Fight News been exposing this. Shout out to new media. We all been talking about this whole shit. AJ, man. AJ don't want none, man. He really don't want none. We all know it. It's an open secret. So as a result, there will be repercussions. You want to talk about Anthony Joshua fighting Povetkin on DAZN? You know we're not watching it on DAZN, right? You know we're going to watch it for free, right? That's how we roll. But anyways, man, more on this, man. We're not done. We're never done, man. As long as this boy is ducking Deontay Wilder, we're going to stay on that neck, man. E-King Fight News. Lennox Lewis knows what it is. That's why he had to speak on it. Because people have been talking to him like, hey, man, what do you think about AJ? What do you think about AJ? He's not fighting Wilder. What do you think, Lennox? Oh, man, Lennox had to go in on that one. Let's see what else he had to say. Enough of that 2-year talk, man. Enough of that 2-year talk. Oh, in 2 years. Fucking, you see what Eddie Hearn talking about? Oh, give us another 10 months to 12 months. We could do the fight in April. What's next? We could do it in July. Oh my goodness, man. Those boys, man. They're real. These are the real life clowns of boxing, man. And when people talk about Eddie Hearn being a cancer to the sport, you know, at first it was like, maybe this could be good for boxing, maybe. But now, nah, man. Eddie Hearn is not good for boxing. This dude is giving every fucking he's buying up media, so the media is now being compromised, giving Anthony Joshua duck passes for not fighting the fights he should be fighting. He's getting duck passes for fucking Luis Ortiz. Ain't no one brought up Luis Ortiz in the media, how Joshua ducked the shit out of him. Ain't no one brought up how Anthony Joshua could have been fighting Deontay Wilder damn near last year. Fucking could have happened in 2017. Could have happened in 2018. These hoes don't want to fight, man. Point blank, they don't want to fight. They really don't want no smoke. They're really fucking scared. That's just what it is, man. Lennox Lewis, once again, I'm not in on the details of the Joshua Wilder negotiations, but when I wanted to fight Tyson, before retiring, the only thing that kept that fight from happening was, guess what? Networks. So he told his team, fucking HBO, let's make this fight happen at all costs. You know, HBO, suck it up, work with Showtime, let's make this fight happen. You know, he didn't let anything get in the way of him versus Tyson. He didn't let the venue get in the way. He was like, fuck it, we'll fight anywhere. Fuck Vegas, let's do it in Tennessee. And it happened in Tennessee. God damn. And it just is what it is, man. That's two real legitimate heavyweight champions who decided to fight each other and got stupid paid. As a result, the both of them got fucking hella paid off that shit. Man, Anthony Joshua, man. Who the fuck turns down 50 million, by the way? Someone gotta ask Lennox Lewis, would you turn down 50 million? Would you turn down 50 million to fight anybody? You can end up fighting, like Lennox Lewis would be like, yo, I'll fight AJ right now for 50 million. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. The boys don't want no smoke. And Eddie Hearn, man, cancer. This dude's a cancer for boxing. We need to get Eddie Hearn the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to see this dude doing any fucking fights in the States. Man, y'all, Al Heyman gonna make sure. Al Heyman gonna make sure Adrian Bronner is fighting fucking right before Eddie Hearn has these fights in fucking Brooklyn. And that way Eddie Hearn will use Adrian Bronner as an excuse. He'd be like, oh, the attendance was low, it's because of Adrian Bronner. Right? It's Adrian Bronner was fighting the week before, man. Fucking Al Heyman is after me. These dudes, man, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. At this point, Lennox Lewis knows what it is, man. AJ changed his tune. All of a sudden, he doesn't want to fight Wilder. And that just is what it is. It just is what it is, man. You know the worst part about it is, Lennox Lewis had the balls to take on fucking Hasim Rahman in South Africa. Yeah, he got knocked out because he underestimated the dude. But what'd he do? What did Lennox Lewis do? He came right back. He said, hey, Hasim is a has-been. He had his 15 minutes, and now we're going to take him out. And he took him out in the United States, in New York, in a brilliant performance. He showed how dangerous a right hand could be. Oddly enough, it's Anthony Joshua ducking that big right hand of the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder. E-King Fight News. I think I'm done. Let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. For more on the latest and greatest in boxing, hit that bell icon and check me out on Patreon, man. You can make a pledge. You want to support the channel? We appreciate that, man. E-King Fight News.